The boy was absolutely horrified to discover his stepmother was pouring an entire bag of flour into a boiling hot pot. Knowing this would cause a massive explosion, he desperately wanted to warn her. But a second later, a deafening bang echoed through the entire kitchen. In an instant, his stepmother was covered head to toe in black ash, looking just like a coal miner. Seeing her like that, the CEO and the children couldn't help but burst into laughter. It turns out that moments earlier, the woman, trying to hide her secret identity as a special agent, had attempted to cook for the very first time in her life. Her adopted daughter, who could actually read minds, knew exactly what she was up to, yet she forced herself to praise the food despite its horrific taste. Seeing this, the CEO and his son quickly joined in, pretending the meal was absolutely delicious. As a result, the woman's confidence skyrocketed the moment she heard their compliments. She decided to whip up some pancakes for everyone, which is exactly what led to the explosion. However, the CEO and the two children actually let out a secret sigh of relief at the sight of the disaster. Finally, they didn't have to pretend to enjoy her cooking anymore. The CEO even immediately offered to take the whole family out to eat. But while ordering food, the woman was shocked to notice that even though the autistic boy hadn't said a word, his sister knew exactly which dishes he wanted. The woman curiously asked how she knew, and the girl, fearing that if her secret mind-reading powers were discovered, she'd be sent back to the orphanage, quickly claimed she and the boy were just on the same wavelength. Seeing the panic in her eyes, the boy quickly stirred and nodded along to play the part. The CEO, watching this scene unfold, felt a deep sense of relief. He was moved, believing his nephew's condition was finally starting to improve. But after reading the CEO's mind, the girl found something very strange, so she quietly asked the boy why the CEO called him his nephew. That's when the boy revealed the truth in his mind. The man was actually his father's identical twin brother, an undercover cop who had joined the family to investigate the truth behind his father's death. Hearing this, the girl felt completely exhausted. After all, this makeshift family had way too many secrets. What made her even more tired was that in the same restaurant, there was a wealthy young lady who had been secretly in love with the CEO for years. When she saw that the CEO was planning to marry the woman, she was consumed by a fit of jealousy. So while the CEO was away from the table, she hired a group of thugs to teach the woman a lesson. Yet, the woman remained completely calm. She simply told the two children to close their eyes, cover their ears, and count to 30, promising them a big surprise when they finished. The gangsters thought she was about to kneel and beg for mercy, and simply didn't want the children to see her humiliation. However, just 3 seconds later, every single one of them had been knocked to the ground by the woman. When the 30 seconds were up, the woman reappeared in front of the children, holding 2 ice creams in her hands.